Hey guys, this is Production Music Live with another quick tutorial. Going to show you how to remake this bass sound from the Weeknd, Can't Feel My Face. So let's quickly have a look at the notes first. Then we are going to have a look at the drumming inside the drum rack. In this case, we have 6 sounds inside of our drum rack, and then we have a bass group over here. On the group I have a glue compressor and a slight EQ. I have a sub bass over here coming from Massive. I have an electronic open bass from the Ableton sound pack. Electric open, this one, and another one of those. And over here I have 2 lead sounds, but we're coming back to those in a minute. So let's start with just playing the electric bass over here. So you can see those are the notes. I listened closely to the original track, and this is what I found out is being played. So we have the G over here and those slight ticks in front of it. And then we go up to A and C, and F and A, and A. With this electric open bass, putting up a little bit of saturation as well. I'm using the saturator. I'm warming up the lows because I want a low warm sound here without it. It's getting a little more subby. And I'm cutting off some of those low mid frequencies to leave room over here, and that always sounds pretty nasty if you keep it in too much. So let's put it on headphone mode quickly and listen to some of those. So I'm combining this sound with another instance of the electric open bass, and I'm just cutting off the lows over here with the EQ 8. I'm playing the same notes. I want to focus on the higher frequencies here. So I want this stuff to come through a little more, and if we play them together, I think it cuts through a little better with the second instance. And now we need to put in a little bit of a sub bass as well. So taking those notes back in here, same notes. If we open Massive, we see it's a patch out of our Future Bass Massive preset pack. Check the description for that pack. And we are basically playing the sub bass patch over here. We have 2 sine waves. We have 1 sine wave and a square to saw wave over here, and a tube on top and a DAF filter. So this is the sound. So it's a long bass sound, and over here I'm rolling off some of the high frequencies, and I'm adding in a sidechain compressor. So I'm putting on a compressor, one of those. You drag them on here, and then I'm connecting it to the sidechain track over here, which plays a kick on every kick position and gives the signal to this sidechain compressor to duck the bass signal whenever there's a kick being played. And you need to listen to this on well, good speakers or good sound system. Laptop speakers won't show this, won't play this. Alright, so this is the bass layering over here. I'm gluing it together just slightly with the punch and parallel preset from the glue compressor over here, that one, and I'm taking off a little bit of those frequencies over there. Nothing fancy. Let's go to the drum rack. Decided to use a drum rack over here because nothing fancy in the drumming going on, so we can use a drum rack, no complex positioning or something. So I use a kick, a snare, a top snare, a shaker, a hat, and a ride. So this is what we got in sounds, and this is how we position them. So this happens when we only play this electro kick. Now let's combine it with the snare as well. You can hear a little bit of a reverb behind the snare, so I put this EQ here behind the snare sound. I'm also applying a little bit of a low decay time, quite some pre-delay, low cut input processing, and 22% dry wet. We also have those shakers over here. And we have a couple of hi-hats here. Well, one offbeat hi-hat. And we have the ride in this position over here. So, and we have a top snare playing those two hits down here. So, those two. Pretty simple drumming, and but one more thing maybe. So I'm putting a little bit of reverb on the snare over here, a little bit of reverb on the shakers and the heads as well. So that's basically what's happening. I'm opening up a little bit with the chorus effect on the head. Nothing really fancy, and that's about it. And now we have another massive lead over here. I think it is even the same sub bass patch. Yeah, it's just the one from the sub bass, and I took it up a couple of octaves. And now I think I also put a chorus on top of it. Yeah, I put the chorus effect in here to open up the sound, to widen the sound. And you see it's dry wet, it's half the way up. And let's have a look at the midis over here. So it's the bass pattern, but I'm deactivating those tiny pieces here, just focusing on the main notes, and I'm playing B, G, A, F, C, A, and C, A. So let's quickly play this. Really like it in the original track when it opens up and those lead layers come in there. It's really nice. Let's see this operator thing over here. It plays some alternative notes on top still, and we have dB. So this is completely all put together. We have the full chord. The bass notes are playing something. Then the layer pad is playing like those notes down here, and we play the complete chord together with this layer of the operator, and we open it up with the chorus as well. We're simply playing a sine wave over here, and the attack is up a bit to get rid a little bit of this snap. So I like it like this. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check the description for presets for Massive and our drum sample pack, and I hope to see you next time.